It just feels really good to go second. Okay, hi, my name is Dr. Jenna Flowers. I'm a local marriage and family therapist. Who here has something that they regret? Raise your hand. Okay, great. There's a few honest ones in here in the room. How about who here has no regrets? Raise your hand. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the honesty, because actually what the research shows is that if you think you have no regrets, you're absolutely fooling yourself, because it's just a part of human nature. In fact, 70% of people said that the slowest burning regrets were those related to an action not taken, something that would have brought them closer to a goal, to their more ideal self. And the top 3 regrets are actually education, romance, and career. There was a Northwestern University study that concluded that people's biggest regrets tend to come from areas of life where there was or is a high opportunity for change. And opportunity then means it can breed regret. And in fact, chronic regret can lead to depression and anxiety. So there's a really good example of a regret maker in the Apostle Peter. And when Peter says in John 13:36 through 38, you know, Lord, where are you going? And Jesus says, well, where I'm going you cannot follow, but you will follow later. And then Peter says, well, Lord, why can't I follow you now? I will lay down my life for you. And then Jesus answers, will you really lay down your life for me? Because very truly, I tell you, before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. And we all know that Peter did disown Jesus 3 times. I mean, imagine being Peter after denying Christ. Imagine the sea of regret he must have been living in. Peter had an ideal self that he would lay down his life for Jesus. But Jesus knew Peter's actual self. He was not ready. He knew who Peter was. Peter regretted denying Jesus. He was unable to take an action because of fear. And in life, we miss so many opportunities because of fear. Have you ever missed an opportunity yourselves because you were fearful? You know, Jesus was already so aware that Peter would deny him, and Jesus knew Peter's actual self, and he was preparing him for a much bigger actual self post-regret. The regret needed to happen in order for in order for Peter to become the rock of the church. And see, God wants to redeem all your regrets here. And by his grace, we are redeemed. So regret can actually be a powerful reminder to just go ahead and get it done. Take the action. As the Nike slogan says, just do it. Because it's inaction and then continued inaction that actually leads to chronic regret. And regret is an unpleasant but very necessary byproduct of psychological processing that helps us grow and thrive. So basically, how do we handle these regrets? First of all, you have to stew in the regret to really understand what you were regretting in the first place. It's crucial. And then number 2, what the research studies show us is you have to reframe your regret. You have to understand what was the growing edge from this regret in the first place. And then identify the opportunity for change that you still have from the regret. And like Nike says, just do it. Thank you.
And the how-to, very helpful for people to understand that when you have regrets, how to actually kind of get from that place. So very, very practical, very good, very great communications. Let's give her a hand.